Hey everyone, Bjorkvin Benediktsson from Audio Issues here, author of Step by Step Mixing, and today I'm bringing you a fun Halloween message. Just had this lying around in the closet and thought I'd pop it on for this fun video. If this is the first video you're seeing from Audio Issues, I'm here to confidently help you finish your mixes so that you can be proud to release your records. And one part of that is to not be afraid of finishing your mixes. And so we're going to talk a little bit about a few things that I was learning, or a few lessons that you might enjoy from this mix that I'm working on right now, which is appropriately enough a Halloween song called Just a Dream by Joby, who is from Norway, and he submitted this. He's an insider of mine, and I love this song so much that I had to mix it. This is a work in progress. He is currently re-recording some of his vocals in Norway at the moment, and so we should have a finished and released mix by the end of the week. I'm shooting this on Monday. This should be dropping on Friday, and then the song should be released either already or tomorrow for Halloween. So if you like what you hear here, definitely check out the song, and I'll probably update the description with the link there below, so you should check it out. All right, so let's take it from just the first verse here, and so you get a sense of how the song sounds.
Long from sleep, my body is mad. Down the empty creaking hall, draped in terrible cloth, shadows claw upon the wall. Ghosts of old fly through the room, witches laugh upon their brooms. Zombies reach to rip my flesh. Surely I will die unless nothing is real. It's just a dream. I want to scream Halloween.
I love all the sound effects. I love the guitar there. Just like real crazy distortion there. And real fun song to work on. I've been working on this all day. But a few things to keep in mind is I would recommend being happy with all the tracks before you start mixing, because the mix will be harder to finish if there's one or two tracks that are sort of holding the rest of the song back. If you're unhappy with that, it's never going to get to the level of finish that you want it to be. So if you have a few tracks here and there that are sort of the zombie tracks, they'll infect the rest of the mix, so you won't get a good sound at all. So keep that in mind when you are working on your tracks. So I like having a definite beginning of the mix process. So there's the production, arrangement, recording process, and all of that, and those can be broken down. And then there's the mixing process, and obviously you're going to be doing those processes do mix together, but you have to be happy with everything that you're doing as you're working your way through the production process in general, because otherwise you're going to have to go back and forth, and it's better to feel like you have momentum and you're making progress in your mix. And then, as you can see, there's a lot of tracks in this song. I mean, there's definitely more tracks of drums than I usually get, but there are a lot of really fun drum tracks. When you have a lot of tracks, like in this song, think about the mix as an equation that you need to solve. But don't worry, mixing math is fun. Take the drums here, for instance. There's a lot of drums here: kicks in, kicks sub, kicks out. There's this cool bass drum that's used as an accent. There's snare top, snare bottom, some toms, and he also gave me a bunch of sort of bounces that had gone through various rack or various outboard gears, so it made for a fun drum sound in general. Actually, the session drummer on this track, his name is Jeffrey Anthony, has played on some great records throughout the years, so you've actually definitely heard him play. So he's been around, but he has a phenomenal rig, and he gave us a lot to work with here. However, at the end of the day, you have to solve these drum tracks down to one thing, which is the drum track element of the mix. Basically one thing. So no matter how many drum tracks you have, they have to sound like just one part of the mix. So let's take a listen to, for instance, here. That's kind of one of my favorite parts there because it adds a lot of coolness to sort of the transitionary parts of the song.
With my flesh, surely I will die unless nothing is real.
Another thing to think about is that you don't have to think about things sounding perfect if you're just going for a vibe. So take this feel here. As I was building the mix from the drums and then this bass track, I was really going for something fun or something that had a weird sound, sort of fit the nature of this song in general. So I added a bass amp, I added some R bass stuff. So I just sort of designed the sound. I wasn't trying to go for making it sound perfect and fit together in the mix, sort of like a stale mix feel. I more went for a vibe in a way. So this is how the bass sounds. And so it was this bass that sort of made me feel it reminded me of a lot of early Eels stuff, and I was kind of going for that vibe, but in a Halloween style, and I thought that was kind of fun to do. And then when you've got sort of a foundation of the mix going, you add stuff to it. It's really just a matter of solving for X. And if you're doing a Halloween themed song, you got to add plenty of sound effects. So at the beginning here, you can hear that we have a lot of fun things going on. Let's take a listen to that. So there you have it. This is still a work in progress, still waiting on the vocals and doing some finishing touches on it, but I think we're getting somewhere. It's a lot of fun to work on. And if you have any questions about anything that I'm doing in this mix, anything that pops out, do let me know. I'd be happy to investigate for you and show you how I got a certain sound. All right, that's it for a quick preview of this song. Please check it out. I'm sure that I'll have a link in the description here. So make sure you listen to the entire track as when it's released. So if you want to resurrect some of the songs that are in your hard drive graveyard and you want some help from me to do that, check out the link in the description and enroll today before tonight. And actually, we're doing a real fun BOGO buy one get one free bonus with my friend Ryan over at the Indie Music Academy. If you enroll as a student in Mix Finisher Formula using the link below in the description, you will also get his course, How to Build a Profitable Music Career from Scratch, for absolutely free. You get both courses, so you get a course on how to finish your mixes and release your records. And you also get a course on, well, now my record is released. What do I do now? So if you're wondering about now what, then this is the opportunity for you. So check that out in the description below, but make sure you enroll before tonight because we will be closing the course down and that offer will be going away. All right, that is it for this week. Next week, I'll be back in my regular attire. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with, any questions I can answer about mixing. But in the meantime, check out the song and check out the course in the description if you want. And otherwise, I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching and have a good weekend and happy Halloween.